and the case was out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yes.
And in that case, you witnessed and purchased the audio of my trial from the clerk of courts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, before we go any further, this guy witnessed and purchased the audio from the clerk of courts in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Where the hell is the audio? Why aren't we listening to sound bites right now? If this is Russell truly trying to give closure and come correct and show that he is who he says he is and can back up some of his claims, then I don't want to hear these two jaw-jacking for the next 5 minutes. I want to hear sound bites from Grand Rapids, Michigan from 2006 of this court case. That's what I want to hear, since this guy has in his possession the physical audio of that case. They better be pressing the play button and letting us listen to it right now if they are truly all about providing a continuance of the evidence rather than hearsay bullshit.
And on the audio, you witnessed the flag bearer of the Title IV flag, David-Win Miller, take the fiction oath administered by the clerk of court and surrender his position as flag bearer and corporate owner of the Title IV flag in 2006.
Yes, unfortunately I did.
And when David took that fiction oath and he surrendered it, how did that make you feel?
This, friends and neighbors, by my perception, is just another smear job by Russell, because we're not hearing the audio of David surrendering his flag or taking a fiction oath. We're not hearing that at all. We're hearing Russell telling a story with his crony, his follower, who's yes sir, no sir. So let's hear the story they have to tell. Let's hear the fiction story that they're trying to get us to buy into.
Confused and disappointed.
Disappointed.
He went against everything we were fighting for.
Did others in the community, and there were quite a few coming on board at that time, when they heard the audio, did the movement of the quantum grammar lose steam at that point because of Dave's surrendering of the Title IV flag?
I believe so, because they didn't understand why he did it. They didn't understand the consequences of what he did, and they're working so hard to try to make something work, and then you get this, him to make that a whole lot of stuff.
Folks, this is propaganda at its finest. Think about it logically. This is 2006. 2006. David-Win Miller supposedly surrendered his flag in front of witnesses. Was this ever mentioned in a video in a director's party from 2006 until the time they stopped doing them in 2016? Was it ever mentioned by Russell? Was it ever mentioned by this guy? Did anybody come forward? Because Russell's saying, well, did the quantum grammar lose steam? The community, people involved in it, everybody was working towards this. And they were like, wow, they were like thrown for a loop because David surrendered his flag. Not one frickin' person mentioned it. Not even Russell J. Gould mentioned it until after David-Win Miller passed away. How convenient.